What's up?
Yo.
So tonight we're gonna do something. I totally interrupted you. I'm sorry. Anyway, tonight we're going to be watching Steven Universe episode 56, Love Letters, because I don't got cable, so I'm at the mercy of people on the internet, hoping that they will upload it. So let's see what this is all about. Pearl and Steven!
Oh wait, what if we get a shot with the beautiful view behind us?
Oh, I love Connie. She's so cute.
Say cheese. Cheese. Did it do it? Press it again.
I do that all the time.
Jamie! What's up, Steven? Long time no see. Oh my gosh! Jamie,
I'm not sure if the video is showing.
You don't think so?
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not showing up on like the Hangout thing, so.
it's not. Oh, why? Why?
Jesus, jerk.
Why have you forsaken me? To enable settings. I don't want my video showing because I look a mess. It should show. But I'm gonna play it again, see what it says. See what it do.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to be an actor. That's because
Is it showing up?
I'm very good at acting. Is that why you're
I'm
wearing
not
those
seeing it
cool
on the
glasses?
Hangout thing. I'm gonna see if I can like get to the thing through like your blog and like see if I can see it. Like maybe it's showing on like the YouTube thing and not showing like on. I don't know. I'm gonna check it real quick, see if it's showing up.
Where technical difficulties.
Sorry, friends. Sorry. Figuring this out.
We're such a work in progress.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. Like, I don't understand why. It should be. Oh, Google Plus. Why are you so stupid? Why are you so hard to use? I don't even understand you, girl. Man. Ugh.
We will figure this out. I
We're going
promise.
to.
I swear on my honor.
Like, Zuko honor?
Yes.
Honor!
My honor.
My honor. The Ember. Oh, I would love to like watch. The Ember Island Players is probably like my favorite episode. That and the one where they go to the beach.
Yeah, the beach episode was really cool. Definitely
Yeah,
nice.
was
It was definitely good for the character development.
It really was. I mean,
See if
you know, you're able to like get to know these characters and stuff like that.
right.
I still need to read the comic book where it explains what happens to Zuko's mom because I still don't know.
I
It's been
no
like
idea.
what? Like has it been 5 or 6 years? I still don't know. Like Steven Universe is so. I mean, not Steven Universe. Not what was I thinking of? Avatar is good for that because they did that with Korra. Like, you didn't know anything about Bolin and them's like mom and dad. That's a really weird thing to do. I'm so sad. I wanted to watch Steven Universe.
Okay. Yeah, looks like I pulled up the YouTube thing and it looks like it's only showing your picture and not like anything else.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's just not showing it.
Because all right, let me go back to YouTube. Because see, with me, it's showing like our pictures down in the bottom, and then like YouTube, like the YouTube thing is showing.
Yeah, for me it's
Boo.
it's showing my picture down in the bottom and then like the main thing is like your picture talking.
Me talking into. What about now? Is it the same?
Yeah, it's still the same. I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Now we're just gonna have to talk to each other.
Ah, darn it.
Boo.
Lame.
Talking. Very lame. Ugh. I'm gonna have to watch this by myself later on my phone and hope I don't go to sleep on it.
We'll figure it out at some point.
But at some point we'll figure it out. But did you watch the t-shirt episode from last week?
Yes, it was interesting.
It was very I don't understand the mayor's son. I don't understand him at all.
Yeah, it's like he's one of the cool kids, so I want to be here like he's supposed to be a good role model for Steven. Like I still want to believe that, but like his weird understanding of arts is just weird.
It is.
He has an ironic sense of humor.
He's like a really good-natured hipster.
Right?
So, and I want to know what happened between him and the mayor. Like, why does he hate his dad so much?
If I was gonna put any bets on it, I would think just like teenage angst. I feel like at least most teenagers at some point like just kind of distance themselves from their parents for a while. Just like our way of trying to be more independent, and unfortunately most teenagers are bad at showing that. So rather than explaining to parents that like we want our space and all that, we just plain out be more standoffish and yeah. I don't know.
Which I always thought that was weird because like I was the complete opposite. Like I was always like helping my folks out and stuff like that. And you know, they were pretty good. Like they gave me my space and stuff like that. And well, anyway, I was an introvert anyway, and it's like, you know, they were like, "Oh man, I wonder where Sophia is." Like they're like, "Oh, she's probably upstairs in her room, inside her head, or in one of her books."
See, I had kind of like a rougher childhood, so yeah, things weren't always the best. But yeah, anyway.
But what else about that episode? The ending was so I don't understand how they were able to like put that on the air because that was very dark. The like fake assassination of the mayor with those t-shirts.
Yeah, that was a little
I was trying to think like what they were parodying, like what they were trying to make fun of. All I could think of was that shooting that they had. I think it was during the 70s or the 60s. It was at a college campus, and the shooter he hung out in this tower, this bell tower, like on the campus. And
are you talking about Columbine? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
No. God bless your sweet little heart. No.
That probably happened way later. But My
Columbine,
timeline is all messed up.
I remember Columbine. That was like way back in 1999. Yeah, but no, that was it was two teenagers. They went to the school, and yeah, the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was that one.
yeah,
My bad.
that was that one. But this one was like, it was like during the 70s, I think. I think they have footage of it, like on 35mm film or something like that. And he was just like in the bell tower, just doing his thing, being all morbid.
If I'm being honest about it, like when I saw it, like I kind of made me think of like the JFK, but they obviously like couldn't have it like shooting him in the head.
No, not in a car. That would be.
Yeah, I don't know. You're probably closer if yours. That was just, I'm not super duper knowledgeable on the many assassinations that seem to happen in the world.
There's just too many of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Change the subject.
Okay. What else from that episode?
Sour cream is adorable.
Yes. Oh my God. I love the voice actor for Sour Cream. He's done like a lot of really cool stuff.
Oh, who's his voice actor?
I just remember him from he's just done. He's kind of reminds me of oh geez, I'm hoping you probably remember Cree Summer. Like she's done so much stuff. Like she was Susie in like Rugrats, and she's just
yeah.
He's one of those types of voice actors where it's like, hey, I
voiced your childhood.
saw you in blah blah blah, but I don't know your name, but I know your voice. Yeah. He's
all right.
Trying to figure out if he's done something major that you would probably know, but I don't know. He always does like a bunch of side characters, like he's kind of like Joe DiMaggio. It's like, hey, you were in Futurama and Adventure Time,
right?
Oh, that's another one. I need to catch up on Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah, me both. I'm so behind on Adventure Time. Maybe if Netflix would, put more than the first 2 seasons on, but whatever.
I don't know if it's not profitable for Cartoon Network to not have all of the episodes or whatever, or, if they're just trying to get as much as they can off of DVD sales. But like it's the same thing with regular show. Like my little nephew's oh god, he worries me. Like he loves regular show, and I'm like, there's so many jokes
that hopefully go right over his head.
You go over his head. Like there's one, I think it was season 1, they needed a clown for a party, and like they go to this like a motel, and a unicorn.
Oh, I can already see where this is going.
The unicorn answers the door, and like all these beer cans like just come falling out.
I think I remember that too. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm just like, you just don't understand because you're 4 and you only like them because they say hip words like "Whoa." Like it's all you know. You don't know anything else.
Yeah, regular shows definitely amongst those more adult kid shows.
The first season they said a lot of like really terrible things. Like they were like, "Oh, you've pissed me off," and I'm like, "Cartoon Network, how you do that? How you do that, Cartoon Network?"
All I'm gonna say is like, wow, you're gonna let that happen, but you're not going to show like a lesbian couple. Okay, whatever.
I was like floating around on Tumblr, and the episode where you find out about Garnet, and like you see like her, her 2 sides of. Oh, excuse me. it was edited in Russia, and they gave.
I saw that.
Yeah, they gave.
That made me so angry. I mean, like, it's Russia. What do you expect? Like, Putin seriously banned memes. Like, Russia's just like a joke right now. But yeah.
I was like, "Are you serious? Like, get out of here!" Oh,
ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed. But have you heard about everybody's favorite washed up 90s comedian Adam Sandler is making a movie for Netflix. He's slated to make 3 of them called I was tweeting about it this afternoon. Oh geez, what is it called? I think it's called Magnificent 7. Anyway, it's about like a bunch of like Native Americans, and like Adam Sandler's supposed to be playing this guy who's like half white, like half Native American, and Vanilla Ice is in it.
Yeah, I read a little bit about that.
Yeah, did you see where like I think like 8 or 12 people like walked, like Native American like extras, like just like walked off the set?
Yeah, they just outright left.
Good for them.
I agree. Like, it's BS.
It really is, and like now everybody's like getting on Adam Sandler. They created this hashtag this afternoon called where is it? Because I reblogged it a couple of times. Not your Hollywood Indian.
Yes, I saw that. I love that.
I do too. Well, you know what the horrible thing is? It's still gonna get made.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like with whatchamacallit, God, what was that movie that came out during Christmas time? What about Korea?
Oh,
The Interview.
Yes, The Interview. I was trying to think of the name.
Oh, like everybody, like all my brothers, like friends, like I hang out with like a bunch of guys. I'm surprised I'm like so dainty. They were like, "Yeah, we watched The Interview. Have you seen it yet?" I was like, "No."
No, and I'm not going to. Ha ha ha.
I'm like, you guys, they're making. They're making. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say I had a similar reaction with American Sniper. I think it was. Yeah, everyone being so excited about like going to see that. It's just like, no, it's not okay.
No,
You're literally justifying like this guy going around, like, no, it's all it is like throwing around more racism, and like the fact that kill all Muslims was a hashtag on Twitter just makes me so completely grossed out. I can't even like begin to describe it. Just ew.
It's very, very ew. But I'm not gonna lie, like for a minute, I remember when like the commercials for American Sniper came out. I was it got me. The patriotism and blah 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 in America and I was just gonna chalk it up to, oh, it's just another Black Hawk Down. But then when I saw that Clint Eastwood was one of the I think he was either the director or the executive producer, I was like, no ma'am. No thank you, ma'am. I don't want nothing to do with this. That cowboy is not getting any of my money.
I'm just over here like I'm just completely done with America. This country has disappointed me so many times. It's a shame, really.
I'm just gonna move to Australia.
I'll stay away from Australia just because of the, giant spiders and, 10 other things that can kill you, but I mean, go to a different country, sure.
Could go to Hawaii. They seem to be like, places that aren't as terrible as America. America, yeah.
Some place in Scandinavia would be nice, maybe.
Yeah. Wait. Yup. What else has been going on in the world? Oh, I can't remember what else has been going on. Oh, I'm tired.
Worn out already? It's only been half an hour.
I know last time we like went on for like 3 freaking hours. Oh,
True, though arguably
no,
by
I
the
can't
time
give up.
10:30 rolled around, we were all pretty tired.
Yeah, we were all we were gone. Well, in really personal stupid news, I got myself one of those really obnoxious selfie sticks
Oh, really?
because I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm a terrible person. I have a
No.
selfie stick.
I considered getting one just
No, because
because
like
looked like it'd be fun.
it is. My little nephew, he does t-ball and stuff like that, and it's hard for me to like hold on to my phone and keep it steady. So it's nice, and also like there are times where like I do like rants in my car and stuff like that, and my arm can only go out but so far.
Right.
So it's like you get a up close, up shot view of like my forehead, and sometimes I'm like, wow, I would not mind making these kind of videos or whatever, but if the phone could be just a smidge, just a tiny, just like 2.5 inches away from my face. Right. So, what else? I feel like there's something else that kind of outraged me, and I was like, I can't wait to talk about it tonight. I should have wrote it down. Oh, I'm so upset. I just had so much stuff thrown at me this week.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm emotionally exhausted after this week's over. Like, on top of the 2 9-hour shifts that like I just worked today and yesterday, I've got another one right ahead of me on Sunday, and I'm just over here like, why? Why are we doing this to me? What did I do?
I don't know. Same reason why my family has radar. Like I have not been able to write at all this week. Like they know. They're like, Sophia's putting her fingers on the keyboard. Time to go. Time to like ask her some sort of question, like what is the meaning to life and the universe and stuff like that. So thankful. I'm so mad. I wish I wrote it down.
Speaking about that, how is that going along?
Pretty good. Like I said, my main overall thing is I have 2 options. I can either wait to see what's going to happen because I have 2 job applications just kind of floating out there in the atmosphere right now, and they're both for the state. I've worked for the state like twice, so I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen from that, because if I'm able to get a job, like I'm just going to do it on my own, or I'm maybe this summer, maybe in the fall, I don't know, maybe I'll try and either I might do an Indiegogo, because like last summer I did a Kickstarter, and it wasn't too bad. I've been trying to like not beat myself up about it, because I was asking for $3,000 and I got like 600, which is not bad considering the fact that like the only people who kind of knew about my project and what I was doing was my small group of friends and my family and stuff like that, and some people that they knew.
Yeah. Well, now that you've got a blog with like over 2,000 followers, like you might have some more success this time around. I'd say go for it.
I might. I'm really thinking about it, but my my other thing is like, you know, I just currently at the moment do not have the funds to offer people. What in the world is going on with my computer? Thanks, computer. Thanks for making decisions for me. I got scared there for a minute because like Internet Explorer like jumped up in front of my Google Hangout, and I thought it closed out because my computer does what it wants. She did what she wants. But I just don't have the funds to produce tangible gifts for people
Yeah.
and to mail them out, because I just can't be like, hey, you guys throw money at my book. The end. You know, people are going to be giving me money. You know, I would like for them to have something in return, you know, as a, you know, not, you know, along with the book and like something else too.
Yeah.
Oh, I give you $100 and all they're getting is like my book.
Right.
So that's kind of something, you know, that's what's really been on my mind. It's like I have this really great idea, and it's like I have like a small amount of funds that like I just kind of, you know, just put in a jar, just saved it for a rainy day, and
Yeah.
it would be enough for like just basic editing. But then it's like after you edit it, you have to you know, format it, and there's just and all that stuff adds up so quickly, especially like, you know, when it's all what it's done by like the word, like it's you know, it depends on who you go. It could be, you know, maybe 50 cents a word, or some people they charge by the page, like maybe $1 a page or whatever, you know. So
Huh.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it costs a lot of money, and that's why like I'm really, 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 really hoping that one of these two jobs I've applied for, that, you know, they'll hire me so that I can just, you know, I can do it on my own, because I don't know if I have it in me to do like another campaign or whatever. But if I don't get either of these two jobs, then I just might have to, and I have to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I guess just gonna have to cross that bridge when you come to it, kind of deal.
Yeah, because I don't know, one of like the jobs that I applied for, it's like I've worked there before. Um, the job that I had like previously there was like it was like contractual. So, you know, it's like it was like dependent upon the grant as to whether or not I would be there again. So
Yeah.
it's not like, so it's not like, you know, I got fired or whatever. So they already know me. I've been through orientation. So that's, you know, one where it's like I feel like, you know, my chances of getting that are much better as opposed to this other job that I applied for, where the amount of money that I would earn would be rather nice, but I know there's like tons of people
Right.
who have applied for it. So it's like if I don't get it, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, lose any sleep or be upset, because I'm like, I know that like there's like a ton of people who have their names in the hat for this thing. So
Yeah, hopefully with the one job that you've already worked at before, like usually like if you've been a good worker, then like reapplying is usually pretty successful, I want to think.
it's usually pretty successful, but oh my god, you just don't even know like what I've been through the past couple of years. Like I've just been in and out of like work, not, you know, through no fault of my own. It's just
Right.
this economy being this economy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, they're like, oh, you know, we really like you, and you're really great at what you do, and we really want to keep you, but And I'm like,
Right.
if you really like me and if you really want to keep me, guess what? You would keep me. What?
I know what you mean. In this economy, it sucks so bad. It's like I want to leave my job at Taco Bell so badly, but like I can't do it without having a job already lined up. Like I have bills I have to pay. I can't leave the only income I have.
I know. Like I would, like you were just talking about like Florida. That's like if I could just relocate anywhere, that's like one of the places I would like to go.
Florida's alright.
What? But there's palm trees and the sun is like right in your backyard all the time.
But it's so overcrowded. Just was not a fan of Florida. I like a more naturey setting, and in Florida it's not really what you'll get. It's all overcrowded and people are just rude, and I really prefer just living in a place that's not quite like that. If I could, I would just live in a little cottage out in the woods and just be away from everybody, and that would be a dream come true.
Oh my god, that's like my for real fantasy. Like I'll just like hire someone and be like, hey, these are my groceries. If you could just go get them because I really don't want to talk to people because I hate small talk. Like, oh, how are you doing? Like, oh, shucks. I just want to get my soda and get out of this store.
Right. Like I can't even stand like when like someone who works at like a store is just like, is there anything I can help you with? Like I know you're just doing your job, but like, oh gosh, no, just leave me alone. Everyone just leave me alone. I'm in my own little bubble. Leave me to my bubble. I'm not social.
You're fine. I'm not social either. That's why it's Friday night and I'm talking into a microphone on the computer. Because I'm not social.
Right. All my friends are talking about like these parties they're going to and stuff, and I'm just over here like, I don't do parties.
Ugh. I like parties with people that I know, but like my brothers are like they talk about like all these places they go to, and I'm just like I could not do that. I would get so scared. I would be like Spider-Man style up in a corner somewhere, swinging out of that place.
That is like, almost exactly me.
I like the idea and the fantasy of social, but it's so crippling. It's like I get all pumped, like I'm getting dressed, and then like I get there and I'm like, oh crap.
Right? Like I'll look absolutely great. I'll look fantastic, but then I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't know how to socialize and just kind of hang out in the corner like, I only know one person here.
I know, and then it's like I get extra clingy, and I'm like, no, please don't leave me. You don't have to go to the bathroom. Look, here's my cup. You can just pee in this cup and not leave me.
Please don't go. Don't talk to other people. Like, let me be your shadow, please.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, I just don't even I don't even know. Like I've been here in Maryland my whole life. Oh, I seriously gotta get away from here.
I didn't realize how badly I needed to get out of Florida until I got out of Florida, and it's just like, oh my gosh, how did I live in Florida?
I don't know. I guess my thing, I'm like, I'm obsessed with brochure Florida. That's my
Yeah. See, there's the tourist version of Florida, and then there's like the resident version of Florida, and they are two very, very different things.
See, and that's why when I just want resident Florida, like I just want to like live in a hotel and just have somebody like just like bring me a drink every morning like get me out of bed and be like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'll be like, "I'm fine. What's for breakfast?" I just wanna work part-time and like live on the beach, which I know is not possible. You gotta make buku bucks to be near the water.
Well, let's see, if I remember correctly, there was a bar in Florida that like my older sister bartended at. She made really good tips there. Like it was right on the beach.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good times for her.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know. Like something
Pretty
I
much
also.
in Florida, the best way to make money is to know how to bartend.
Oh, shucks. And all I could do to like make a picture of like tea perfectly without it being like stupid sweet. Oh, I don't even know where I would relocate to. I don't know.
I've considered moving like more to the east. I mean, not the east, more to the west. I don't know why. Opposite direction. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Washington area seems kind of charming, but at the same time, someone who's a resident of Washington would probably be more like, no, no. Like me with Florida.
You would think I would be able to give you information on the DC area, but I don't go to DC that much, even though like I'm really not that far from DC. I'm really not. I haven't I'm trying to figure out when's the last time I've been to DC. I think it was for the inauguration. Yup. God, the second inauguration sucked. Like you could not the first one, I went to the first one and regular people were able to get into the mall. But then like the second one, they were like, "No, you need tickets." I'm like, "I didn't need tickets in 2008. Why do I need a ticket now?" Ugh. Whatever. So, do you like have any butthurt people like on your news feed who are like super upset about Hillary?
I've seen like there's been things in the past that I've seen about like her past and like her history as like a lawyer and stuff, and I was upset at first, and like I suppose I'm now at this point kind of here like unfortunately the way it is with elections is you have to choose like the lesser evil, and
Yeah.
I suppose for me Hillary is the lesser evil.
I just want her to get elected so people can just be, you know, I just want people to be upset. I just want people to be upset.
I want a woman president.
No, I want a woman president so bad. So, you know, like I've had a black president, I want a woman president, and then it's okay. I can die. It'll be all right.
Like I want a woman president, and then I want her on top of that to be successful, so that like I can never hear another guy be like, a woman can run this country, because then I can just like point to her and be like, oh really? Oh really?
Oh really?
Tell
you know
that
what
to
I
Hillary.
want? That's funny. But I want her vice president to like be a minority. And I was specifically like for her to have like a Latino running mate. Like, oh yeah,
That would be great.
Please. That would be so cool. Like people would just be so upset, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." Like,
Right.
I just want people to be mad. I just
No,
want
make them even more mad. Like have your running mate be like transgender, gay, or something. Like you want people to be really, really mad.
They wouldn't know what to do. They would not know what to do. Like
They
would
not.
be clutching the pearls and getting their fainting couches and fainting salts. Is that a thing? Fainting
There's
salt's a thing.
I can't remember what they're called. They're like smelling salts or something.
Smelling salts.
Trying
Yeah,
to
smelling
remember
salts.
the name of it. Chip, is that the name of them? Smelling salts that the woman would like?
I think so. Help
Yeah,
bring
smelling
them,
salts.
Like, oh,
We actually have like a little jar that like was once that, like one of those really old ones.
Yep. I just Googled it. Yeah, they're for real. It's smelling salts.
It's kind of funny to think about, like, oh, I'm getting a case of the vapors, just like run this little bottle above under your nose. Oh my gosh. Over dramatic
I don't
much?
understand how is smelling something supposed to like bring you back?
I have no idea.
I don't.
It's a good question.
Oh, science! How you work, science?
Maybe if it like absolutely stinks, it's just like, ugh, I can't faint, not with that in my nose.
I would love to get some of that and just like prank my brothers.
It's like, hey, smell this new perfume. I got, ugh.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts after this. I'm getting a cup of coffee so that I can be up, wired, watching watchmojo.com countdown videos because that's what I like to do at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I feel ya. I feel ya. I feel like I have so much stupid, useless knowledge because of Watch Mojo videos.
You too. No, Watch Mojo. They really made me mad because I don't have an extensive amount of knowledge about Captain America. And I knew who Bucky Barnes was. I knew that was Captain America's best friend. Even before the Captain America video came out. I mean, movie came out. But I did not know that Bucky Barnes was the Winter Soldier. And Watch Mojo, like, ruined that for me.
Oh, no. See, Tumblr ruined that one for me a long time ago because, like, I was pretty late into seeing, like, actually seeing the Winter Soldier. I don't think I actually saw it until Christmas, I want to say. It was either Christmas or New Year's, so I was really late seeing it.
Yeah. But like what was it last night? I think it was like either 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was, God, what countdown was I watching? No, I always get caught up in their like superhero and or villain origin videos. Those are the ones that always get me. Oh, they got me again with when Thor: The Dark World came out.
I still haven't seen that one either. Oh gosh.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so behind in movies. So behind.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the really great and incredible CG and graphics for that movie, it would just you take that out, you really don't have that much because, to be honest, Thor: The Dark World kind of reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy in the sense that, like, you who are very generic and just not memorable at all. You know, and honestly, and I guess that's because it's Norse mythology and not Greek, because Greek is so much more mainstream than Norse. Like, there's a lot of Norse mythology that's tied into it with the plot, and I'm not gonna lie, it gets a little convoluted, just like with did you have you I am sure I am gonna be very upset if you have not watched Disney's Hercules.
Oh, of course I have. If
Okay,
there
thank
is anything
you.
I'm familiar with, it is Disney movies.
Oh, but you know how like it's like yeah, there's all this stuff happening in Hercules, and then it's like everybody keeps forgetting about this stupid plot point about all the stars and the planets aligning, and it's like that's when Hercules is supposed to be at its weakest, his weakest.
Right.
Like yeah, they kind of have a plot point that's like that that's got to deal with the planets and their closeness and alignment, and then it's like they're trying to throw like science in there, and oh.
If there's anything I've learned from many, many movies, is that when you start trying to mix science along with the mythology and magic, it's really hard to make it all work. You gotta either just stick to one or the other. Hate to say it, but yeah.
That's kind of something I wish that they would have done because I'm like Norse mythology and pinpoints and
It's like with American Horror Story Asylum. They had their aliens, and then they had angels and demons and possession as well. It's like, those are two totally different worlds. Keep them separate.
well, they had all of that in Asylum. I thought Asylum was like, you know, this like I've never watched them. Like I don't care if you spoil it for me because I don't plan on watching that stuff because it's a little too scary and stuff gets in my head way too quickly. So
Yeah, I mean,
I just thought it was
pretty much
about like
Asylum, it not only did it have did it work with like angels and demons and characters being possessed and like very religious themes, but then it also worked in aliens and alien abduction, and like it's like they didn't intertwine together or anything, but it's just like it's so weird to see like both of those things like put into the same storyline. Like I really wish they would have just saved like used angels and demons for Asylum, like maybe saved aliens for like a different thing. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I I almost want to watch the latest one with the circus and stuff like that.
Freak show, yeah.
Freak show. That does not that looks like something I could probably handle. Like witches and like demons and blah blah blah. And another thing that I really, really can't handle, and it really gives me the heebie-jeebies, I cannot handle voodoo.
Oh,
like,
yeah, Coven would not have been your cup of tea then.
Well, there's like so many like urban like black movies and stuff like that that have like voodoo in them, and like I'm trying to figure out one that has like voodoo, and it's supposed to be like a classic. I think Eve's Bayou has voodoo in it, and it's just one of those black movies where I'm like, oh yeah, girl, I've totally seen it. No, I'm lying, I haven't. And I won't see it.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, out of the seasons, I've got to say Coven has definitely been my favorite so far, just because like unlike yourself, I've got like a really morbid interest with stuff like voodoo and whatnot. Just overall, I really like creepy things, so I love series like American Horror Story.
I can handle a little bit of creepiness, like, but
my place is pretty much Halloween 24/7.
Oh, geez. You're one of those types of people where you're like, oh my God, it's August. I gotta start talking about Halloween right now.
Pretty much. I'm kind of here in the in-between months, like, when is it going to be Halloween again? When's Spirit Halloween opening up? I need more decorations.
Like, chill, guys. Like, it's August. It's August. It's okay. It's alright. But then you got like your Christmas fanatics and
Yeah, I am a total Halloween fanatic. Like, I'm sitting in my living room. On one wall, there's just tons of different skulls and, you know, things like that. And on the mantle is just a bunch of creepy figures from, like, The Walking Dead and Hellraiser and Living Dead dolls and stuff like that. Like it's always Halloween for me.
I don't think I have like. Well, I like food, so I think for me it's like things. I like Thanksgiving and I like Christmas. Yeah, those are my two, and I am both single and bitter, so Valentine's Day can eat it, and I like Easter as well. I like Easter. I really like Easter. Like I always get like candy from the kids at my church, and that's always like fun to do, putting baskets together for them. So
Yeah, my mom doesn't make baskets for me anymore because
oh.
I'm 20 now, and so she doesn't think I should have to get an Easter basket. But my boyfriend's mom went ahead and hid baskets for him and his siblings, and they're all going on 20 and all that. I'm just over here like, what the heck? I wanted baskets.
He doesn't even put out candy for you, like just a little dish. Like, come on.
Nothing. So Chip had to share his basket with me, but otherwise.
That's what I because like I have I have 4 other siblings, but 2 I live with, and that's basically what I do. Like this year, like my little nephew, like of course because he's 4, I made a basket for him, but then it's like candy I didn't use for him. I just put in a bowl for me and my brothers, and we all got cavities that day.
Yeah, my candy supply is kind of down right now. I think I need to go back to Kroger's and see if I can get more discount Easter candy. My poor little candy dish that's shaped like a coffin is looking pretty empty.
Like I'm staring like at a wrapper hanging out of the trash can that has like it's a Twizzler, and yeah, I might be making a trip to Wawa for Twizzlers. That sounds good right now. 11 o'clock.
Oh, Twizzlers.
You know about the magic and power of Wawa?
What is that?
Oh no, I thought you knew about Wawa. Oh, I think Wawa is like a Maryland thing.
Probably.
It's a gas station, and they serve food there and like coffee, and it's the best thing in the world.
Nope, here in Ohio, we got Speedway.
Oh, so that's your Wawa. That's what you got.
Yeah, we got Speedway, and for grocery stores, we got Kroger's. Down in Florida, we had Publix, which nobody knows what I'm talking about when I say Publix, and I'm just here like, is it really only a Florida thing? So weird.
Oh my god, that's just like with me with Wawa. Like, I was like sitting back one day thinking about it. I'm like, this is a gas station where you can get food and people freaking love it. Like, really? Gas station food. Like that.
Right.
That's so stupid, really.
Remember back in the day in Florida, I used to get taquitos at 7-Eleven.
Oh, we had a 7-Eleven down here. Our nearest 7-Eleven is it's in Easton, and that is like depending on how fast you're going, it's either 20 or 15 minutes away.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it kind of also depends on whether or not like state troopers are, because like police officers, they strategically placed an office for themselves on the highway. So it's like,
gotta love that.
yeah, they just sit there like, oh, I see you doing 80. Let me come and get you.
I honestly I crack up a little bit whenever I see like someone's been like pulled over on the highway. It's just like really on the highway.
Oh, but
Not pull people over on the highway.
I hate it when it's like nighttime, and then it's like they got like doors open and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh great, I almost clipped you. That's
Right.
That's nice, but my little town where I'm from, it's even worse because like they need like 3 of them. You need one to pull you over, one to tell you why you got pulled over, and the third one's going to actually give you your ticket.
Oh, great. And in my kind of hometown here, it's a speed trap. Just when we went home last time to visit, it's like, I want to say like 10 at night, and there's just we passed by like 4 cops going through town. It's just like, really? One big old speed trap, and like it doesn't help that like the speed goes from like 45 to 35 to 25. It's just like there's just the rule of you do not speed in Amelia. You will get caught.
Yeah. I guess one of like the cool things about like being in a small town like where I'm from, everybody knows, where people sit at. Like everybody knows the spots, like, and then you got like social media. I love social media. People will be like, hey, they're doing sobriety checks on blah 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 street. So
Nice.
that's one of the good things about like living in a incredibly extra small town. Oh man.
So in my case, it's like in the small town, it's like you either got all the old people or you've got all the young people. Like it's just two very separate groups, and unfortunately, right now, all of the younger people we're all gone. We're all going away to college. So yeah, you don't got it like that when you go to visit home. You don't have anyone being like, oh hey, they're doing this and that.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. Like a lot of my friends are gone, and I just kind of see them. I see them. I love my girls, and it's cool. But I am I don't know about you. I'm ready to like fall flat on the keyboard and drag the microphone into the floor with me.
Don't go doing that.
You want to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm good at calling it a night. It's 11:10. It's starting to get a little late. Everyone's tired.
Yeah, and I'm staring off into the distance. I'm like, I'm gonna put my head on this table, and she's gonna be talking, and I'm gonna be like, present. Camouflage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
We'll see you next week, people.